Welcome back, Wolfpack Villas here, and let's do some singles ranked battles. I haven't done any kind of Pokemon battle in a while, and there's some reasons behind that, which is also why I'm doing this video. Like, oh, I can do some battles, explain why I'm not doing battles, it's gonna be great, and I have a fun team to go along with it of Pokemon I really enjoy. I've always liked using Weavile and Ambipom. Barbaricle's a hero, Typhlosion's one of my favorite Pokemon, Slurpuff and Aegislash are just awesome. So yeah, I'm excited for this entire setup. Oh, let me go and challenge with this team. Right, that's how you do it. And the reason why I haven't been doing battles is because I feel that with Oras coming up, the game is going to change a lot. So I haven't really been, like, inclined to want to do battles because it's like, well, everything's going to change in a couple months anyway. Like, so I haven't wanted to do anything for, like, the last 2 months or so. Which, it's whatever. Also, I feel like a lot of, like, I wasn't prepared for this whole YouTube thing to happen way back when. So I feel a lot of my battles have become very samey. That, you know, it's like I'm always going to bring in Aegislash or a Snorlax or one of my Slurpuff or Klefkis. And then battles just get long and drawn out, and then, you know, it's really just been weird for the whole battle setup. Also, after I did the Battle Gauntlet and I had to move back to Florida and I had to move back to Seattle, it's been really too busy, so I've just been doing the borderline stuff with my videos, and I haven't been able to find time for battles or training too many Pokemon. And I'm trying to figure out what to open against this. Ambipom could be good against Medicham if he decides to lead with his Medicham. I feel like he's going to lead with the Mamoswine. But how would I stop that? I think Typhlosion, Ambipom. Like, I want to bring Barbaracle. Barbaracle could be a really nice Pokemon, but if that Mamoswine is setting up rocks, that could be a problem. My Typhlosion to match his Typhlosion would be interesting. Aegislash could have a problem if he has that Typhlosion. But Aegislash isn't really going to do well against everything on his team. Let's bring in that Barbaracle and hope. Also, I like my Fake Out Last Resort Ambipom. I used to run Fake Out Double Hit Ice Punch Thunder Wave Ambipom, and that was a pretty cool Ambipom. But I like the Fake Out Last Resort because it's a gimmick that throws people off. Even though I think it's not as strong, there's just some times where it's like, hey, you want to bust your opponent down with 2 hits that they can't stop. So my Typhlosion versus his... Damn. That's not good. So... My Milotic's really tanky. I don't know if Ambipom can Fake Out Last Resort that thing down. Barbaracle I need to stay fresh, so let's give Ambipom a shot. Milotic shouldn't be able to ruin its day, but we might be okay here. Hopefully Scald doesn't burn me. If Scald burns me on the switch, then I'm in trouble. Okay. I'm safe. Good. Fake Out. If that thing has a Rocky Helmet, I'm going to knock myself out on this damn thing. But then that should give my Barbaracle a chance to set up. Like, really, I was only worried about, like, with the Barbaracle, him setting up rocks and then Mamoswine becoming an annoyance. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. Oh, the leftovers. Alright. Last resort. This is my last resort. And it's probably not going to be enough. Nope. Alright. Scald's going to finish me off. That's fine. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, Ambipom not really being the craziest Pokemon sometimes, but I love him. It's still a really fun thing to me. Big damage, really quick. Doesn't work on tankier Pokemon like this, apparently. Now, as long as I... Bring in the Typhlosion. I think Typhlosion... Nah, it's a special defense tank. Like, I really want to take that risk and just throw out Typhlosion and be like, this could KO. But if it doesn't, I lose my Typhlosion. Like, I want to do something stupid and fun. But let's go for the win. So, Shell Smash, that's going to be free. Setup. And as long as I don't get burned on this Scald, we'll be okay. Then I can use Rock Slide, and if Rock Slide doesn't miss, we're going to have some wins under us, hopefully. Recover, alright. Making it interesting. Alright, so with that recover, does gain a lot back. I'm wondering why he recovered, though, because then that means, you know, I have another opportunity to Shell Smash. Or I could just go for a double Rock Slide, and that could be enough as well. Like, Shell Smash, I feels unnecessary. Rock Slide's damage and reliability. And if I get burned, though, the Shell Smash would be nice. We're just going to see how this one breaks down. Rock Slide. Go for it. Maybe the flinch, too. It's a 30% chance to burn, 30% chance to flinch. Oh, it was a crit as well. Scald. If I get burned and he didn't flinch, that's just BS. Ooh, good amount of damage. Leftovers, and yeah, that should be pretty safe. Now, it's going to be a problem if he has Mamoswine still, though. Alright. So that thing goes down after doing much more than I needed to, but Barbaricle's set up. Depending on the rest of his team, I could be okay. I could be really okay. Charmania. Ooh, or Charmina. Well, if it has Bullet Punch, that could be a problem. Fake Out shouldn't be able to KO me. And Razor Shell is going to be a big hit. Medicham, I'm feeling it's a Bullet Punch, and then that's going to suck. Alright, just the Fake Out. Just the Fake Out. Now, carrying Fake Out Bullet Punch is absurd. So let's not see a Fake Out Bullet Punch, because that would just be absurd. Razor Shell, doesn't miss. That's all good. Thank you for the KO. This is why I love Barbaricle. I was a little worried that some silliness was going to happen. And oh, there's the Mamoswine. That's what I needed to stop me. Because here comes a Nice Shard. Damn. All that silliness. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I brought in Typhlosion kind of as a way to handle Mamoswine. Because he's going to use Earthquake, and then I'm in trouble. And yes, we get the KO. Cool. Typhlosion, saving the day. It's kind of a problem. I don't really have a way of handling that Mega Mawile now, do I? I don't. Snorlax is like my best bet, and it all really boils down to if he has Swords Dance or not. If he does have Swords Dance, well then Mega Mawile is just going to outpace my Snorlax and it's going to be a problem. If he doesn't, well then I'm fine. Or it can be fine. Like the damages, they're always really interesting on that matchup. Okay, Machamp. I'm thinking I should have enough damage, even if that's a Scarf Dynamic Punch Machamp. My Typhlosion should be able to handle pretty well. So let's just go for that Eruption. Big damage. KO. No whammies. Bit. Waiting. Alright, there's the Typhlosion with the Eruption. Going to throw out a huge hit onto the Machamp. And it survived. Oh, it goes for the knockoff. Alright, I lose my Scarf. And take a ton of damage. Eruption should have just enough to knock out Machamp. Like, I know I lost about half my damage, but he didn't take too much more. I think this is my... I'm trying to remember which Typhlosion this is, because I have a Modest one and I have a Timid one. And I like Timid for Life Orb and Modest for Scarf, and this is my Modest Scarf one. But it just didn't have enough, which is upsetting. I thought Typhlosion would have had a little more damage on that huge Eruption. Empoleon. Okay. Now Empoleon's a problem. Because it's steel, so it resists my Ambipom shenanigans. And it can set up Swords Dance. But Typhlosion's locked right now. So let's go for the Snorlax. This Empoleon's going to be very tough. Because the priority is going to be a problem, and if it sets up, it's even going to be more problem. Oh good, he went for the Scald. What? I'm always a little confused by that. Like, Empoleon's bringing Scald and then Swords Dance and Aqua Jet. And some crazy stuff. Okay, so if he wants to play this game, ooh. So let me get my stockpile. And let me get, let me get some good defenses going. Let me stockpile again, let me rest it up. And then this might not be too bad. Even if I get burned, I think I should have enough health left over to survive things. Oh, yeah, so here's the substitute. Which means now we might start seeing the Swords Dance. which means then I have to be worried. Let's stockpile it out again. Let's compare how... Oh no, he's just throwing out the Scald from behind the sub. Okay then. I don't know Empoleon's very well, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, even if he does burn me, I still have rest, so that's not really a problem. And then I should be able to get a very safe belly drum. So, rest, belly drum, damage, rest. Try to break that sub, and then try to go for a KO, because he's only doing 20 right now. He's doing like, okay, I got burned on the turn I rest, which is nice. Wait, it's a Life Orb sub Empoleon. What the heck is this? So that's going to be big. There's my heal, or my wake up, and then I get to go for the belly drum. And since he's only doing like a 12th of my health every hit, I have a couple of turns. Like, I still have like 3 turns after the belly drum. Oh my goodness. I don't even need to break his sub. I could honestly just sleep, and he's going to knock himself out over time. Like, I should actually go for the rest right now. If I get burned again, it'd be really nice to go for the rest. So, there's a Scald. Apparently Snorlax was the right option. It's not the right Empoleon to stop me. So, I'm rested. He's going to knock himself out in 3 hits, and that's kind of how this is going to work. I think I'm pretty good. The problem here is, well, he had to have brought Mega Mawile. Like, why not bring your Mega? But then why not bring it in on Snorlax's setting up? Is the confusing part, because this is where it starts getting really rough, because even my max damage crunch is going to be resisted to all hell by the Mawile. And, yep. So I'm going to wake up, get a hit, probably go back to rest to see how that scouts out. At least I'm not burned, at least I'm not something silly. I could have maybe tried to take an extra Scald hit, but crit happens and craziness. I don't like playing around with those kinds of games. So, there's a Life Orb draining Empoleon down. Interesting how not to use Empoleon. Noted. I thought Empoleon was more physical. I don't know its stats. I guess it's a defensive... Oh, it's a Chatot. Okay. I'm going to throw out a Crunch, and you're going to go away now, and then that could be a win. While I take a drink of Mountain Dew. Oh, chatter. Oh my goodness, if I hit myself in confusion, that could get bad. Okay. I didn't get the confuse. Not bad. And Crunch. Oh, Focus Sash. Of course. Well, Ambipomp's just going to come in and fake out, even if I do knock myself out on a Crunch or on a confusion hit. Boom Burst. Oh yeah, baby. Show me the damage. Snap out of confusion. Crunch. GG. Let's do one more. That one didn't take too long. It was only like a 6-minute battle. It just feels so much longer because of all the turns and stuff in between. I just want to show you guys. I just want to do some singles. Like, this is more like an update video than some hardcore battling. Because again, like my battles, like I wasn't planning on getting popular and having to keep things fresh. Honestly, that normally I just run Snorlax and I would have run like Slurpuff and Klefki into every battle, and it would be a cool thing. But I started getting discouraged because a lot of the comments were like, "Yo, you just run the same Pokemon," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't like using Garchomp and all that OP stuff."